12 volt took a crap, of course. Water flow is really good, almost too good. Y'all remind me to turn the water back on. I'm kind of worried about this pink paint, to be honest with y'all. You gotta test that color because you don't want to have to pay for paint, especially not on this house. All right, boys, we got quite a project today. A lot of stonework. These handrails. I'm kind of worried about this pink paint, to be honest with y'all. Throwing about a 3% on this stone. And then doing a little test spot on the pink around the back towards the house, just to make sure. So I'm doing these test spots on the pink because, like I said, it's scaring the crap out of me. I've done little test spots and I don't see any change yet in those spots. Colors always scare the crap out of me, man. So I used the 12 volt and applied about a 3% on all this stuff. I did that first and it's been dwelling for a little bit. So we're gonna see if we can get going on that. And then I'll let those test spots dry. I know, boring stuff, but this is real business. You gotta test that color because you don't want to have to pay for paint, especially not on this house. I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse while I do this stone down here, get you a better view. Y'all remind me to turn the water back on. Oh yeah, well, you can see the difference. I'm gonna tell you guys, all I'm doing is I put that 3% on there, let it dwell, and I'm just using the M5 twist. Kind of just sweeping and getting all that stuff up so I don't tear the stone up. Thank you for the reminder, guys. I remembered. If I wouldn't have said something to y'all, I would not have remembered. So, craziest, well, I've had this issue before. Crazy issue is water flow is really good, almost too good. Fills that bad boy up pretty quick, starts overfilling. All right, here's my test spot. Still hard to tell, man. I think I'll be okay working in small sections. So I'm definitely just gonna keep everything wet while I'm cleaning it. By the way, my phone's up there. Always take pictures of this stuff right here. It's already broken. So, have video. There we go. So I'm definitely gonna make sure to soak this vegetation because you know it's definitely gonna run off. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit the outside of, I believe they're called ballasts actually, not a handrail. Oh yeah, customer's gonna be stoked. Oh yeah. While I'm waiting on that stuff up there to dwell, I'm gonna do this for the customer. The little things, they'll be like, oh, look, you even cleaned my foul pot. Still with the M5 twist, with the 8 GPM. It'll get a little stronger on the mix, but there's a lot of vegetation. right. Well, 12 volt took a crap, of course. I'm pretty sure I got another one in the truck. I'm also pretty sure I left it at the house, but I gotta rinse this off so it doesn't dry up on there. Have mercy. Here's a lesson for you guys. Cam lock and 12 volts are at the house. I got cam lock, so if this happened, I gotta switch it out. Guess what? They're at the house. I got all this stuff in the truck, and I forget that. And of course I knew I was gonna use that. I've decided, hold on, let me turn this machine off. Decided to try and downstream the rest. It should suffice. I have a 2.1 injector. I'll do it with the 5.5 gallon a minute machine. Yeah, all right, yay, I'm so happy. The fuse just blew, so we're good to go. Whew. Man, I thought it was gonna be a little tougher job. All right, here we go. I did have fuses in the truck. This is definitely clean. It's got a bit of drainage back up. Much better. Y'all ever heard of the term eat the frog? It just means like do the hard stuff first, which is what I always do because I was stressing about that pink paint. So I knocked that out. Now I'm just gonna do this stone, and I'm not gonna bore you guys with a lot of this stone. So let me get to work on this and be right back. I did the driveway. I didn't take y'all with me. I'm not gonna lie, it's so hot. I do this front section of stone and then do some windows. Good. I'm so tired. I even did them little rocks.